China is located here in Asia. China's area is over 9 million kilometers squared. That's 45 times bigger than Great Britain. And this massive area is home to over 1.3 billion people. 1 in every 5 human beings is Chinese. 37 years ago, China was struggling to feed itself, but over the last few years, China has managed to change so rapidly that it is now one of the world's biggest superpowers. Its economy is ranked within the top 6 largest world economies, and many businesses and companies have recently invested to try and break into the Chinese economy. The Chinese economy is the fastest growing economy. This graph will display China's economy growth. The numbers on the left represent GDP and are measured in billions. The numbers on the bottom represent the year. In 1952, China was recorded to have a GDP of 67.9 billion. At this point, the country's GDP is stable until 1980 to 1992, when it starts to rise. Suddenly, it rapidly rises from 2000 to 2012, when it reaches its highest ever GDP of about 7 trillion. That's more than 3 times the GDP of Britain. Because of its economy, China has also attracted many exporters and importers. So much so, it is now the largest exporter and second largest importer of goods in the world. But how does this all affect me and the rest of the world? The reason for China's economy growth is believed to be caused by globalization. Globalization means the way businesses and ideas and lifestyles spread more swiftly and easily around the world. Big companies want to make money and, most importantly, profit, so they look for cheap ways to make their products. Because China has so many inhabitants, it is easy to find people who will work for cheap wages. Rumours then go around and more companies move their factories to China because of the cheap wages. This is how China is getting all its money and how the concept of globalization created the powerful country China is today. Now China has money, it is able to import things it needs from other countries, so it can develop and become a stronger country. While it imports, it exports a lot more. I think you and I can both agree we can't go a day without using something which was made in China. Since China has become such a powerful country, its traditions and ways of life spread across the face of the earth. For example, someone might want to eat Chinese, learn Mandarin, or master the fighting style of Kung Fu, which all originated in China and would not be available today unless China had become a powerful country. There is a lot of culture in China, like food. The Chinese eat completely different foods from Western countries. Traditionally, they eat foods such as fermented eggs, spiders, and dogs. Religion is another key part of culture because China has so many different religions such as Islam, Christianity and Buddhism, but the most popular is the ethnic group Han Chinese. However, the government doesn't approve of any religion. The government changed everything for China after it became communist in 1949. It was made communist by Mao Zedong, but currently it is run by Xi Jinping. Art was also a major part of China. Art in China has a long heritage. Most commonly produced art from China was painted pottery, jade carvings and ornaments. Also, paper was invented in China. The other art was music. Music in China is different from music today. Chinese music usually represents things such as dragons or seasons. Chinese music can use unique instruments such as pipas, sangsongs, guquans, erhus, zihus, and much more.
Everybody is